in collaboration with the Public Protector's Office into the service delivery complaints that have given rise to the protests. Let's touch base now with our reporter Nozintombi Miya, who is attending the inquiry in Braamfontein, Johannesburg. Hey Nozintombi, thank you very much indeed for your time. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Well, a very good morning to you, Blaine. We are here at the Braamfontein offices of the Human Rights Commission. You certainly are right. Today's inquiry is extremely important in having the Human Rights Commission get clarity from officials, from the City of Johannesburg officials, human rights officials, the human settlements, as well as Kochta and the Premier's office. It's really critical for them to get clarity from those authorities about what are the key issues that are happening in Alex. And to talk to us a little bit more about this, we've got Buang Jones from the Human Rights Commission. Thank you so much for speaking to me, Buang. Buang, just tell me a little bit more about how today's process is expected to unfold.
Well, the Commission has initiated an investigation. Today is the first sitting of the formal inquiry into possible human rights violations as a result of lack of provision of basic services in Alexandra. The nature of the inquiry, it is inquisitorial in nature. The Commission will receive presentations from the departments and the City of Johannesburg, and the panel will then get to ask questions in order to get to the bottom of what has happened and what are their plans going forward.
Yes. And this commission is expected to sit for at least the next 3 months, up until June. Who else are you anticipating being part of this panel?
Well, we're looking at broadening the scope of this inquiry to also involve the Office of the Auditor General, the Stats SA Office, and of course, as and when we deem it necessary, we may invite other people as well, and those that have been implicated. So we will afford them an opportunity, as we have a duty to act fairly and to hear their side of the story. So that's what we'll be doing. And we also, at some point, invite the community of Alex to also make submissions to supplement the information that the Commission has already gleaned from our own investigations.
Now, Buang, you'll be chairing this meeting in particular. What are some of the key issues that you will, what is the pertinent question that you really want government officials to start thinking about and to start really answering towards?
Resource allocation to poor communities, particularly in Alex. Housing developments in Alex. Community participation in government processes. Whether these two spheres of government have observed the principles of cooperative governance and intergovernmental relations.
Yeah. And Buang, there have been several protests that have been ongoing in Gauteng. And, the protests have become extremely violent around the issue of land and housing. And in particular, the media really has been affected by the protests that have been going on. What is your message to communities around their symbiotic relationship with the media and treating the media with respect?
Well, the role of the media is very important. They play an important role in disseminating information to the public. They play an important role in promoting human rights. And because they expose abuses of power, they expose human rights violations, they hold those in power to account through probing and interrogative questions. So it is important for communities to protect the media, to work with the media as they continue to champion freedom of information in South Africa.
All right, thank you so much. That is Buang Jones from the Human Rights Commission. Buang Jones will be chairing today's processes, and we're going to release him to go upstairs and continue with proceedings today. And we are anticipating that government will come to the party and will give clear and concise answers as to resource allocation around land and housing for the people who need it, not just the people of Alex, but also communities who've also been protesting in the past couple of weeks, just to ensure that their complaints around housing, around land are heard. With that, it's back to you in the studio, Blaine.
Nozintombi Miya, live for us in Johannesburg. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting. Okay.